Happy Thursday, everybody. Today I'm thinking about addiction and how addiction has affected my life. I started thinking about that this morning when I was signing up and donating to the Loudon Serenity House fun run they're doing. It's a great organization that helps men and women. And that got me thinking about my brother. I made a donation in memory of my brother Philip Rollo. Many of you might remember him. But he suffered from addiction for a lot of his life and ultimately died by suicide as a direct result of his addiction. He he died in the Newport News County Jail, or that's where he attempted suicide. He didn't die till later at the at Riverside Hospital. Addiction is so prevalent in our society, and we live in a world that pushes alcohol, cigarettes, all of these things, doctors who push painkillers on us, and it becomes challenging to know how to deal with that. More people die from alcohol than I think any of the quote unquote harder drugs. I choose not to drink alcohol, and I can't tell you the times I've been shamed about that at work events, dinners, once even at a church dinner from my husband's church. And I, it's something I don't understand because nobody needs to drink alcohol to survive, right? And it just doesn't need to happen. But it's something that's really out there. So think about that. Think about how alcohol has touched your life, and I think probably most of us know somebody who's died as a direct result of alcohol. And there's probably many, many people suffering that you may not even know about. And there's a whole family behind every person suffering who's also suffering. If you're suffering, please reach out for help. There's places like the Loudon Serenity House that can point you into the right direction. There's 12-step recovery programs. You can reach out to your church that can help you. You can private message me. I can help you. So try to think of addiction differently. I know there are many people out there who still think of it as a willpower thing, and I've heard a lot of people talk about how addicts are just a drain on our society. But we live in a society that promotes addiction in many different ways. Next time you're having a dinner party, think about having something there other than alcohol. I know this could be radical. Think about having a party where there's no alcohol, that it's really not necessary. You never know. You might get different guests. You might save somebody's life that night. You might teach somebody that it's possible to have fun without alcohol. Say a prayer for everybody in your community, everybody in this world who is suffering from addiction. And try not to think of them as all people who suffer from this as a burden on their society. We all have crosses to bear. For some people, it's addiction. And there's a lot of places to go for help. So please reach out for help. And if you need information, you can reach out to me and I can help point you in the right direction. So if you're struggling from alcohol, remember it's a God's household. You got to fill it with God. And alcohol, drugs, those things, they're ultimately not going to fill it up. They will destroy your body eventually. And that there is a spiritual solution. So bless you. I've talked too long today because I'm passionate about this. Donate to your local recovery house. If you're in Northern Virginia, there's the Loudon Serenity House. They're doing a fun run on May 14th. They need money. Give money to them. Find where it is in your place and support them. Thank you.